Golf mates, welcome now to another video today with our swing guru, Simon Edwards. We're here at Summer Bay, Egypt. On our Facebook page last night, someone commented, Simon, what is the best drill you ever been coached yourself from somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about what we do for a job is there's so many brilliant coaches out there. And for us, every day is a school day. So what we can do is we try and learn something every day. But certainly my influences have been guys like Jim Flick, who I work for, and Bob Toski, Sean Foley, all these guys. But the best drill is definitely a Toski drill, which what it does, it takes away the myth.
Who is this person?
Bob Toski is probably about 93 years old now.
So it's an old school drill.
It's a really old school drill. Bob played on tour, on the PGA Tour in the 40s. He played with Gene Sarazen, he played with Ben Hogan, he played with all the greats, and then decided his future was in coaching. And Bob is one of the top 10 legendary coaches that's ever lived. And the way Bob talks about stuff is very simple, and it's very club related. And you watch Bob swing it, you know, on seminars online, and he's still hitting driver over 300 yards. You know, and he's, you know, this is 10 years ago, maybe when he's 80, he was still driving it over 300 yards. Wow. Because he had fundamental ideas that were based in science before we knew the science, which is incredible.
So I'm going to get out of the way. Again, if I can see a question, am I allowed to ask one?
100%.
We like that, don't
we? We really like that. I think the questions that you ask are the questions that the golf mates would ask. For certain. Yeah, for certain. Which is just great. So again, this is Simon's best drill he ever learned. I can't wait for this one. It's going to help Simon, for help all his students, it's definitely going to help us. 100%. So what we know is everybody's striving for distance. Yeah? Distance comes from hitting the ball from the centre of the club face, having the perfect swing shape, and having the speed in the correct place at the bottom of the arc pretty much, but creating the speed with the correct speed producers. So for professional tournament golfers, they produce speed in a slightly different way because they're trying to hit a baby cut. Yeah, as golf mates, what we're trying to do, we're already really good at hitting it straight right. So we've got to create speed, but be able to square the club face up by swinging the club in the correct plane and using the correct speed producers. So one of the greatest drills that Bob ever told me and has told the world, which is just brilliant, is 80% of club head speed is produced by the swinging elements, which is the club in your arms. Yeah, the body responds to that swinging element. Yeah, so what we've got to do is learn to swing this as efficiently as we possibly can and let this respond. So the drill is, and this is the best drill I've ever had coached to me, is set up on your knees with the ball teed up nice and high with driver. Now you can do this somewhere on a dry range because you end up getting wet pants if you don't do it, but start off really slowly. Now obviously when I'm on my knees, my body can't do as much as it can do when I'm standing up. So start off making little swings over the top of the ball just to feel that club head doing what you want the club head to do. The great thing about this drill as well is it makes you swing that club from the inside. So the plane of the swing is correct. Because if we get to here and come over the top of it, you're going to stick that club in the ground, which is no good to anybody. So start off making those little swings and then just hit a little clippy one. And the ball goes nice and straight. Yeah, but it also goes a great distance because we know, and if my glamorous assistant will pick another one up, save me getting up, because I'm old and broken.
I'm looking at this and the shot, that went about 200 yards.
That went about 200 yards, absolutely. Yeah, because I'm producing the speed with the correct speed producers for 80% of people that play the game.
Which are?
Golf mates, amateur golfers and golf mates.
What produces your speed there? Because obviously you've not got much leg movement and stuff, have you?
All it is the club, my hands, my shoulders are turning ever so slightly. Yeah, I am creating a little bit of ground force reaction, but predominantly it's my arm pressure is really soft and I'm swinging that club head really, really, really quick, because all I'm really doing, all I can do, is do it with the club of my arms. But what's super important with this is the plane's correct, because I'm still hitting up on this.
Is the plane like correct because subconsciously you know that because you're going to hit the ground?
100%, because if I get here and go that way, I'm going to stick the club in the ground. So it teaches everybody to swing that club on the correct plane. See, the ball position's still in the right place because it's under my left armpit. Yeah.
What happens if you're a bit less able to do that? Is there
The one thing I would say, and I'm going to get up, is if you can get down there, and more importantly, if you can get back up, yeah, which is a really, really good idea, do it in the house. Yeah, get a cut down driver, get a driver that's half length,
yeah,
and do it with a cut down driver, yeah, and get the feeling of the club head going past you, because what that will train you to do is it'll train this thing to swing quicker than your hands, and it'll teach your hands to swing quicker than your body. So when we stand up and do the same thing, and we'll hit the same shot, the into this left to right wins, just a little hold up draw, yeah, because the plane's correct, therefore the swing direction's correct, therefore the path's correct, therefore the release pattern's correct, therefore when I stand up my body will respond to the swinging motion of this rather than me standing there trying to turn and move and shift.
Right, so last night when we got this question, you said you're going to belt it. That's mad, that.
It's bonkers.
It's bonkers, but that worked for me.
But it works.
Would it work for me?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? What?
Get on your knees.
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah, come on, get on your knees. See, he's been asking questions all week, golf mates. Yeah, so now, put it behind the tee peg and just swing the club with your hands and arms. Okay, so that's Liam's over the top because he hit behind it.
Wow.
Right, come on, so get that club shallower coming down. Swing it more out to the right. And again, so we can see where we're hitting the ground. And
wow.
This is perfect, golf mates, because that's exactly what you'll see in the first instance. So be really aware. Good.
Wow.
Come on, focus more on the peg. There you go. So that took 4 swings to create the correct sequence and to create the correct plane. And that's how easy the drill is for anybody to do. Like I said,
well, you've hit it crazy.
100%.
It might look stupid, but it's a brilliant drill.
It's a brilliant, brilliant drill. And if one of the greatest instructors, and most of the greatest instructors in the world, have actually done this drill.
Yeah.
So if it's good enough for the greatest instructors in the world, it's good enough for me, and it's good enough for all the golf mates.
I can't wait for listening to the feedback, listen to the comments saying it's improve you or you're stuck in the mud.
Yeah, or you can't get up.
Simon, another belt to that. Thanks very much.
Perfect,
Don't forget Simon's details going across. You can get a lesson with him anywhere if you can't get to him because he does skill us. Simon, brilliant, mate.
My pleasure.
Thanks very much.